Hello students, in our previous session we had discussed the questions from exercise 1.2. We shall complete exercise 1.3 today, followed by some important questions for the examination point of view. Look at the first question. Estimate each of the following using general rule. Make 10 more such examples of addition, subtraction, and estimation of their outcome. I'll be solving these 4 questions. The example part you can try. Let's solve the first one. $730 we have to round off to, it rounds off to 700 because they have given, we have to use a general rule. Both these numbers given, they are 3-digit number, therefore as per the general rule we have to round it off to the nearest 100. So I have to look at the tens place. In the tens place we have got a number 3 which is less than 5. Therefore 730 rounds off to 700. 998. We have to look at the tens place. It is larger than 5. Therefore it rounds off to 1000. Since the question is addition, we will be finding estimated sum. So the estimated sum will be equal to the sum of 700 with 1000 is 1700. This is how we solve for the first question. Let me write the second one here. 796 and 314, both these are 3-digit number, so we will cut tens place. So 796 rounds off to 800 and 314 rounds off to 300. So the estimated difference, because they have asked subtract, so estimated difference is 800 minus 300, nothing but 500. Let's see the question C. 12,904 and 2,888, we will round it off to the nearest thousands place, because the smaller number among these two is 2,888, which is having 4 digits. Therefore we will round it off to the nearest hundreds place, isn't it? So let me write those numbers now. When I write 12,904, I will highlight this hundreds place, and 2,888, again I'll highlight hundreds place. This rounds off to, we have to look at this number, it is larger than 5, so it becomes 13, and these numbers we have to replace by zeros, so 13,000 is the rounded off number. 2,888 it rounds off to 3000. The reason is 8 is larger than 5. So these digits are replaced with zeros, and this number 2 we have to add 1, then we will be able to find the estimated sum. So the estimated sum is the sum of these two numbers, nothing but 16,000. Now the last D, both these numbers 28,292 as well as 21,496, they are 5-digit number. So we have to round it off to thousands place. Let me highlight the thousands place. So 28292, highlight this thousands place. And one more number is 21496, highlight the thousands place. This rounds off to 30,000, and this number rounds off to 20,000. The reason is 1 is smaller than 5. In this one, 8 is larger than 5. So the estimated difference is 10,000. Though we have found the difference as 10,000, I won't consider this because the actual difference when you find it is 6,796. So let me not consider these two. Instead, I'll consider hundreds place. So 28,292, it rounds off to 28,000 because this 2 is smaller than 5. 21,496 will round off to 21,000. Now you find out the difference. The difference will be 7,000. This is nearer to the actual difference. Therefore, we will consider this part. We won't consider this. Alright, let me cross check whether I have done a correct thing or not. Here, for the first one, what is the actual difference? 730 added to 998, the actual sum is 1728. This 1728 is nearer to 1700, so my answer is right. Let me take the second one. 796 minus 314. The difference is 482. This is the actual difference. This actual difference, is it nearer to the estimated difference? Yes, 500 is very much closer to our actual difference. Therefore, this answer is right. Let me consider the third one. 12,904 added to 2,888. The actual sum becomes 15,792 This is the actual sum. When we round it off, it becomes 16,000 and our estimated sum is 16,000. Therefore, our answer is right. Let me tell you the actual difference in the fourth one. 28,292 minus 21,496. The actual difference is 6,796. This, when you round it off, it is actually 7,000, not 10,000. You understood why I did not consider this 30,000 and 20,000? The reason is the difference would become very much larger than the actual difference. So we have to neglect this and we have to come to a conclusion to round off to the nearest hundreds. Look at the second question. Give a rough estimate by rounding off to the nearest hundred and also a closer estimate by rounding off to nearest tens. They have only given where to round off. They have given that you have to round it off to the nearest hundreds and a closer estimate by rounding off to nearest tens. I'll be telling these 4 questions. This make 4 more such examples. This you can try it out. Let me consider the first one. $439. It rounds off to 400. 334. It rounds off to 334. Sorry, 300. 4,317. It rounds off to 4,300. So in this case, estimated sum is the sum of these numbers. 400 plus 300 is 700 plus 4,300 is 5,000. You must have observed what did I do. I have considered the nearest hundreds. So the tens place are observed and the rounding off is done. Now if the same numbers are rounded off to the nearest tens, this 439 rounds off to 440. 334 rounds off to 330. 4,317 rounds off to 4,320. Now you find the sum. The estimated sum is the sum of 440 plus 330 plus 4,320. It becomes 5,090. Let me find out which one is a closer estimate. For that, I require the actual sum. So the actual sum is the sum of 439, 334 and 4,317. We need to add these numbers. 439 added to 334 added to 4317. It becomes 5090. Here it is 5090, so the closer estimate is 5090. When we actually look into this, we will get an idea when a rounding off to nearest tens are made, this number and the actual sum remains the same. So there is no estimation. So when we think of estimated number, we have to consider this one. 5000 is the estimated sum. Now you must have understood. Let's solve the second one. Now B, 1,08,734 and 47,599. This number rounds off to 1,08,700 and this number rounds off to 47,600. In this case, the estimated difference is 61,100. This 61,100 is the estimated sum when we have estimated to nearest hundreds. Now let us do the same thing for the nearest tens. So 108,734 when rounded off to nearest 10, it rounds off to 108,730 because the units place is 4, which is less than 5. Same way, 47,599 you round it off. It rounds off to, you have to look at this units place. It becomes 10. So 9 plus 1 is again 10. It becomes 47,600. Now you find the estimated difference. The difference is 61,130. This is when we have rounded off to nearest tens. Let me find the actual difference. Here the actual difference is 1,08,734 subtract 47,599 and the difference is 61,135. Look at these two, which one is a closer estimate? You can guess it. Yes, the closer estimate is 61,130. It is very close to 61,135. So we won't consider this particular part rounding off to nearest hundreds. We will consider it to rounding off to nearest tens. Now you must be able to understand. Let us move on to this question C. Here we have to find the difference. $8,325 rounds off to 8,300 when you round it off to nearest hundreds, and 491 rounds off to 500 because you have to look at tens place in each of these cases. So the estimated difference is 7,800. This is when we have rounded off to nearest hundreds. Let me round off these numbers to the nearest tens. So we have to look at units place. The first number rounds off to 8330 because 5 are greater than 5. We have to increase the next digit by 1. And this number rounds off to 490. Let's find out the estimated difference. So estimated difference is 7,840. This is when rounded off to nearest tens. Let me find out the actual difference. Actual difference is 8325 minus 491. Let's subtract. The difference will become 7,834. Look at these numbers. Which one is a closer number to 7,834? You can see this is very close to this number when we round it off to nearest tens. So we will not consider this part. We'll consider this part. It is very closer to 7834. There's a difference of 6. Here there is a difference of 34. Now you must be very clear. Let's solve the last D. Question D. 348 rounds off to 4,89,300. We are looking at tens place. Next number is 48,365. We have to look at the tens place. So the number at hundreds place increases by 1. So 48400. Now you find the difference. So estimated difference is 4,40,900. This is when we have rounded off to nearest hundreds. Let me consider the same numbers, 4,89,348 and 48,365. Let's round it off to nearest tens. So I have to look at these two digits at units place. So 48 9350 it becomes, and the next one 48,370 it becomes. So let's find the estimated difference. So the estimated difference equal to 4,40,980. This is when we have rounded off to nearest tens. Now let us find out the actual difference. To find the actual difference, I have to consider the given numbers as it is. Let's find the difference. And the actual difference is 4,40,983. Observe very closely which one is the nearest estimate. The nearest estimate is 440980, not this one. Now you must have understood very carefully, and you will be able to make 4 such examples. Let's move on to the last question of the exercise. Again, we have got 4 questions followed by make 4 such examples. I'll be solving these 4 questions. This example part you will be able to do it if you understood. Let me consider the first one. 578 and 161. We have to round it off. Then we have to find the estimated product. So 578 rounds off to 600, and this number 161 rounds off to 200. So estimated product will be 600 multiplied to 200, which will be 1,20,000. If you have understood it, you will be able to solve this B, C and D. You try it out. I'll be giving only the answers, final answers. Hope you will be able to do it. For the second one, the answer you get is 1 crore 75 lakh. For the next one, you will get 7,80,000. For the last one, you will be getting 3 lakh. This you can do it as a homework. The remaining questions which are important for the examination point of view we shall see in the next session. That's all for today's session. Thank you.